Come on. There we go. Finally. There's the shells and the save crystal. And now you don't have to do any more of that backflipping, you can just climb to the top. Go through the crawl space. There's a medipack up here, so make sure you pick that up. Drop back into the crawl space now. There is a guard patrolling here, but he hasn't seen us yet. There he is. But that is about to change now, because the crawl space where we just picked that medipack up, we need to go back there. Yep, there's a guard in here, so be careful when you drop down into here. And this is the guard that we saw previously, who's trying to get through the wall. You are not a ghost, my friend. It's not going to work. So, as soon as you press this button, the door will open and you'll be able to get into your location. Pull this movable crate now. Until you hear something move in the next room. Whatever could that be? Well, it is this that's moved. Got the medipack. Climb up into this alcove. And push this movable block. You need to push it to the back, I believe, not to the front. Climb up in here. There is nothing in here, it's just another crawl space, so... And you're now on the other side of the block. Might do a standing jump and grab here, pull yourself up. There should be a small lever here. Oh dear. Not going good in this episode, is it? I've got to do all this crap again, unfortunately. I'm just going to skip the safe crystal and the shotgun shells because they don't class as a secret, so I can do without them. How many secrets in this level? 6. So we have 2 6 secrets. And I'm choosing to skip the safe crystal and the shotgun shells because you guys don't really want to see that again. You know how to get them, so. I'm not going for all pickups. I'm just going for all secrets mainly, more than anything. And just showing where you can get all secrets. Bust out the old shotgun. Get the drop on this guy. Open the door for his friend. Put 2 slugs in him. Hey, welcome to the stream, Millennial, sorry. Yeah, streaming early today for a change. How you been? Right, save here because I don't want another accident. What a good time to get back home. I timed it right then. Good timing that. Right, now I think you have to use the monkey bars here. Jump and grab, and then maneuver to the left to get this save crystal. Hey bad boy, welcome to the stream, welcome on in. I don't normally stream at this time. I normally stream much later on in the day, but I just thought, because I wasn't doing anything really at home, I just thought, why not do an early stream? So I thought, yeah, why not? Instead of streaming much later on. Not everybody can attend my streams, and I understand that, because people have got work and they've got kids to look after. I completely understand that 100%. Or they're spending time with the boyfriend, girlfriend, or family, anything really. So, I think that we need to climb up here now to get access to the upper section. Not too bad, I'm alright. I've been pretty good, bad boy. Just getting over a cold. Still got a little bit of it is lingering, but I've got over the most of it really. But still kind of got it. Right, so we need to get over here, don't we? I believe. And there's the embalming fluid that we need. So from where I am, we need to jump onto here, and then get these shotgun shells. Jump over here, slide down this ramp, jump and grab. So that's what we need to do here. Pretty straightforward. Pick the shotgun shells up and the flares. W game. Have you played this game before, bad boy? If not, you should definitely pick it up. It's pretty cheap now, and you get 3 games with it and a load of content, add-on content, like the expansion levels. Jump and grab here. Right, this section, I don't think you need the embalming fluid. Somebody told me that you definitely don't need it. It's optional. You can skip it. I don't know how much of that is true, but if you just drop down here, you will miss a couple of items, and I think you'll miss a couple of secrets. So this is one way you can go down this long shaft with water at the bottom. which also leads to this area with the scuba diver. Played it on PS5. Yeah, I've got it on PS5 as well. So I'm currently playing it on PS5. So if you want all the secrets, I would not skip this part. I mean, there's some items here at the bottom. There's a rocket. And I think there's some harpoons that you can also get. But if you decide to go this way, you miss a secret. And then you have to swim through this large underwater tunnel here. But yeah, you will get some items, some harpoons here, if you go this way. But I think you can pick them up later on anyway, because we have to come through this way much later. Well, at least they made the game more, I would say, less dark, because the original Tomb Raider 3, the London levels are pitch black, just so hard to see anything, especially this level. So I'm glad with the remaster they made a lot of the darker levels more lighter, so you can see what's going on and where you're going. Because that was a huge gripe for a lot of people that were playing the original. So I've just got the embalming fluid. Pick up the Uzi clips. There's another guard here. First time I played a Tomb Raider game was on the Sega Saturn. I love the big boxes for that console. I think the only Tomb Raider game that I know was on the Sega Saturn was the original Tomb Raider. Because they released it for the Sega Saturn, and I think they released it for PC and then for PlayStation, or PlayStation then PC. So the original game is definitely on the Sega Saturn. It's very, very blocky though, from what I've seen. Very pixelated. As a lot of PlayStation 1 games were when the PlayStation 1 first released. And my foot's gone dead. Ah! Ow! Can't move my foot. Pins and needles, man. They're the worst thing you can get when your foot just goes to sleep. Well, that's very rude. Shooting me when I can't defend myself. This just opens the door. It's a shortcut, I think. And we get a free rocket. That's not too bad. Sadly, the rocket launcher doesn't have a lot of ammo. You don't get a lot of ammo for the rocket launcher. It's the least, probably the least used weapon in the game. That's why it doesn't have a lot of ammunition, so. Save your game here. Right, jump forward and grab. make your way over to that save crystal. Right, so we want to land on, I think it's this square here. I don't think it's safe to land on anything else other than this square. So I'm just gauging where I need to drop. Right, maybe here? Yeah, here. And just a little bit back. The issue I have with Tomb Raider is the controls. Oh, you mean the tank controls? Yeah, a lot of new players have that issue with the controls because they're new to the game and they never played it when it got first released. The tank controls are probably what drove people away from the game because they couldn't get used to the tank controls. It's the same with the first Resident Evil game that had tank controls. It's not bad, you know, you just get used to it. Oh my god, it's done the same thing again. Alright, let's see what happens if she can drop here. There we go. Right, so at this point in the level, you have a choice to make. Because there is... Let me see if I can find it. Where are you? Where are you? There's a rocket and a small medipack. Now you can only have one. The small medipack or the rocket. And if you go for, I believe, the small medipack here, you'll miss secret number 3, which is here, a save crystal and 2 rockets. Because you are on top of this Sphinx. Also, they don't sell bags of air in games. Yeah, they don't. They do not. So you either want the secret or the small medipack. So this is where they're basically making you choose a health item or some ammunition. So seeing as we're going for the secrets, we're choosing to go with the secret. Right, so you want to be aiming for this block here. I mean, you could get the medipack as well, couldn't you? But I'm just trying to remember how I did this. Well, there's the rocket I was talking about. So yeah, you can only have one, the medipack or the rocket. It depends if you're going to use the rocket launcher a lot in the game. If you're not going to use the rocket launcher a lot in the game, then go for the medipack. Like I said before, the rocket launcher does not have a lot of ammunition available for it. Right, I'm just thinking where I can slide to safety. Not this side, because I'll just slide all the way down here. But if I can somehow get to where this medipack is, I can jump on here and then jump for this slope. Tricky, very tricky. Might have to reload this a few times, guys, unfortunately. Unless I can slide back off this. Grab the edge, maybe. Maybe that'll work. No, that's not going to work. And I can't drop here because she'll take a lot of damage. So, reload. It's like being back in Egypt. I don't know. Maybe I could have rolled in midair to get that. Try that again. Oh, maybe. Oh, no, hang on. Now, if I'd have moved a little bit more to the right, I could have got that. No. Oh, maybe. Did I get it? Nearly. Nearly. Oh, can I recover from this? Can I recover from this? Oh, yes. Look at that. Who says I haven't got skills, guys? Anyway. Jump and grab. And then you want to be aiming for this slope. Jump and grab, pull yourself up. And then jump. Secret number 3. at the end here. And there you go, secret number 3. 3 secrets left to get. How am I going to get down now? Not this way. I think I'm going to have to do some manoeuvring around on that Sphinx. It's the only way I'm going to get down. And there we go. We did it. I think there's another guard here somewhere. I think there's one round the corner. There he is. Oi! Thanks for the medipack. Right, so what's that I've just seen? Is that some more ammo? Oh, it's some more ammo for the shotgun. I think there is a way you can get back up and get the rocket, but you have to do the corner bug glitch to get back up there, which will, if you do it correctly, it'll take you back up here on this ledge, and then from there I think there's a way you can just get back onto the Sphinx and get behind the back of the Sphinx's head and get the ammo. Right, secret number 4 is just in this crawl space, I believe. So before we do anything with these blocks, we'll get this secret. After you get this secret, you will have to move this block, because then we need to climb up here like we've done originally, but then climb up onto this block and then climb up here and then to the right. And then all the way up here, down here, 2 more movable blocks. Yeah, so secret number 4 is just here. Large medipack and a rocket. Excuse me, I'm gonna have to get a drink in a minute, guys. Throat's getting a bit dry. Right, so now we've got that 4th secret, I believe. 2 left. And if you've been following along, you should have all the secrets up to this point in the game. But we still have to do the South Pacific Islands as well. And after we've done the South Pacific Islands, we're on our way to Antarctica. But that'll be in the next stream. Antarctica won't be in this stream. That will be the next and probably the last stream we do of Tomb Raider 3 Remastered. As well as the secret level, which is All Hallows. Right, so drop down into here, and then drop down into here, push this block forward, it brings us back to here, where we just got the secret. I think we have to pull this out twice. And then we have to just climb up again. And it leads us back to here, the start of the level. Now, if you remember, we picked up that embalming fluid. We can use that embalming fluid where this gentleman is. And it will open a passageway just over here. This is where the fun begins. Not. So save here. If you need oxygen, I would get as much as you can, because you're going to have to use this vehicle now to traverse this large cavernous section. But it's not too bad because it's reasonably well lit, and if you need air, there is an air pocket, but it's in here, so you have to remember, if you need air, you have to go in here. And all this section is really just a couple of items that you can get. Some harpoons here, a large medipack. What else? Some harpoons here, a medipack. So there is items you can get here, and you can do this section without the vehicle, but I believe there's a couple of nasty surprises awaiting you in the water. Crocodiles, I believe. And this vehicle has a harpoon gun on it, so if you need to defend yourself, you can use a harpoon gun. "24 harpoons." It's not much, so it's X to fire, square to go forward. It's not the best at turning, unfortunately. It's very slow, but once you've got the hang of it, and as you see, there's a crocodile that wants to play, and I don't play with crocodiles, so I'm just going to riddle you, my friend, with arrows. Come here, you giant handbag. Where are you? Ah, got you. Got your friend. Or at least if I can get one of them, it ain't so bad. Haha, gotcha. New pair of shoes for any of the ladies? Couple of handbags? You'll have to come and excavate these crocodiles, like, but I think there's two. I think there's one here, which I've dealt with, and there's one outside here. Well, this section's not hard, it's just you have to remember you've only got one air pocket, and it's this. If you want all the items, you have to do several returns to the air pocket. So, just gotta remember where this dead crocodile is now. Alligator, crocodile. And if I need any air, I have to come back here. Also helps to save several times, in case you miss anything. Because this is not easy to maneuver, unfortunately. And the sucky thing is, you cannot pick the items up while you're on the vehicle. You have to disembark the vehicle and then pick the items up. Which is rather unfortunate, but yeah, that's what the game's like. Alright, so I'm running out of air now. I need to go back. Okay, get another fresh batch of oxygen. And then we've got to go again. So, a little bit of strategy is needed in this section, I think. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this vehicle here, and then it's just faster if I'm not on the vehicle. I'll come back for it, because then I can just get what I need and just swim back. Right, so there's Uzi clips here, and you can also roll when you're not on. So it's just faster to do it this way. Some more harpoon ammo and a large medipack. Right, head back now. Once again, dive underwater for the rest of the items. There's nothing in here. So I'm just checking every corner for items. Right, so I think when you pick these harpoons up, a second alligator will spawn. There he is. Told you. Yes, I'm taking damage, but so are you. Once you've got all the items, I would come back for this vehicle. Right, so there should be some more ammo. There's a medipack here that I need to get. Anything else I've missed? Let's see. There's some harpoons here. So I'll just go and get them now. I think that's it. I think that's all the items I've picked up. There's nothing in here. Nothing in here. So you can just swim up here now. You don't really need that vehicle anyway, because you have to leave it here, because you can't swim over here. So you do have to leave it behind. But there'll be another one, which is here in this room, and this is a secret room. This is secret number 5, I believe. This room has a current, which is good for us. Save here. Right, there's a excuse me. There's a lever that you need to pull, which will drop this trapdoor. Which is a good thing for us because they can't see us from here, the guard and the scuba diver. So press this button, which will open another trapdoor. Now where is that trapdoor? It's just here where we opened the initial trapdoor. So now we're in this area with the scuba diver and the guard. The important thing here is to not let them see you, because if they see you, they'll shut off the last secret of this level, which is not good for us. I believe in here there is another secret, so this is secret 5, I think. This will be secret 5, yeah. So save here, in case they do spot you. And then swim to the right, through the crawl space. Some Desert Eagle ammo. That is secret number 5. We only have one more secret left of the level of Lud's Gate. There's also a medipack here, so make sure you snag that. And make sure you pull this lever. Now we need some much needed air. safe here. I don't think they can see us. This time we swim to the right and we'll be able to surface here. Right, make sure you crawl for this section, because if you just run through this section they'll see you and they will, yeah, sound an alarm. I don't know if you can actually kill them from here, but I've never tried it, so what I'm going to try is maybe using the rocket launcher. So he spotted me, and when he spots me he sounds the alarm. That's why you have to crawl in this area. Because if you crawl, they will not see you. Once you get to this white and black patch of ground, you're free to stand up because they can't see over. Another save crystal in here and some flares. Hello Carl, welcome to the stream, welcome on in. So, I like to equip my Desert Eagle here, because there's another guard at the end of this hallway. You have to be quick here, because if he sets off the alarm, you need to get in the room. And yes, we have to deal with 2 scuba divers. Has he locked the room? No, but we have to go through that area anyway, not yet. So hopefully he's not locked off access to the 6th secret, which is just here. So that's good for us. deal with you in a minute. There we go. 6 secret. Make sure you grab all the harpoon ammo. Pick it up, Lara, come on. Running out of air here. Oh, I'll have to come back for it. Oh, God. She's going to make me go through all these medipacks now. Of course. That scuba diver just thought it'd be funny to shoot harpoons in my ass. No. Right, we'll come back for this vehicle a little bit later because we need it for the next section. Get these harpoons if I can get up here. Anything else I've missed? Let's have a look. Medipack. Some more here that I've missed. Alright, so the fun part of the level that everybody hates now. This is why you need this vehicle, because it's faster to get around. So you go down here. Straight down this pathway, this hallway. And we're into the large room everybody hates. The main problem with this level. So it only has one air pocket, sadly. One air pocket. Where is it? Where is that air pocket? Is it here? No. No, it's not. In one of these alcoves. I know it is. I think it's this one with the... No, I thought it would be the one with the save crystal, but it's not. Here it is. So, why do people hate this level is because of this area. Because it involves pulling a number of switches, going back, getting air, looking for the next switch or the next portion the switch you've pulled has opened, going through there, finding another lever, pulling that lever, coming all the way back here, getting oxygen, finding the next lever, pulling that. So, I mean, on the original game, it's a nightmare to do because this area is just pitch black. But it's not so bad in the remastered version because we can at least see where we're going. But on the OG Tomb Raider 3, this area was a pain in the ass. And that is why a lot of people do not like Lud's Gate. Because of this area here we're in. So, if you know the sequence of levers and where they open and where to go, it's pretty easy. But because there's so many levers, there's like 3 or 4 or 5 levers to pull, it's just repetitive. Or you just have to keep coming back here for oxygen because it's the only air pocket you get in this section. And to make matters worse, it's not enemy free. meaning you'll have to deal with several scuba divers and you'll have to deal with several crocodiles. So it's not a fun time, this part of the level. It really isn't. So where do we begin? Well, let's begin by killing Handbag Boy here. If I can aim at him. This thing's not good for aiming either, so you kind of have to just hope for the best. There we go. He's dead. So now we have to part this and remember where that crocodile is, because he's our only way of saying where the air pocket is. If we can't find the crocodile, we don't know where the air pocket is. And you'll also know where this big yellow vehicle is. That's also why we need to leave it there. So pick up the large ready pack, and then we're going to see where we can go first for our first lever. So we'll start here with this lever. So once again, if you need air, find the dead crocodile. Which is here. No, yeah, so it's here. So from where I am, this is why the free camera is essential. You will need it in this game. You just swim up and to the left. And get some air. And then we need to swim down. And then we need to swim to the bottom level and to this green hallway. So the green hallway, pull the lever. So bottom, and then this is where we're going. Once you pull the lever, go back for some air. You'll have to do this several times in this level. Yes, it's annoying, but that's Lud's Gate for you. So, find where the air pocket is again. So it's here, up here. Oops, sorry about that. We're near it anyway, so we just need to turn around. Also, every time you pull a lever and go back for some air, save your game so that you don't have to do this monotonous part of the level, because it's very repetitive. So that lever that we've pulled, it opens a passageway. Now we have to find where it opened. this is where it's opened. So, as I said before, you pull a lever to open a passageway, investigate said passageway, and look, another lever. You pull this lever and it'll open another area. You'll inspect that area for another lever. So this is why you have to go back and forth between pulling the levers and getting the air. Very repetitive part of the level. Very hated part of the level as well. So the green hallway with the save crystal is where we need to go. Now, where am I? Where is Lara? I cannot find her. Right, so I'm here. I need to go dive. And then you find the green hallway. It's not this hallway, we've been here. So it's this hallway. Oh, wrong hallway. See, this is why you should save. Because if you make one mistake, it'll cost you precious time and oxygen. And I'm glad there's no speed runner trophy for this game, because I would never get the trophy because I'm not that. I'm familiar-ish with the levels, but not like really familiar to know him off by hand. Let's see. So. We've been this way, I think. Yeah. Because this is the first level we pulled. So it's this way. So straight forward and to the left. To the left again. And then all the way down here. Pull the lever. You can pick the medi pack up if you want, but if you're just running out of oxygen, I wouldn't bother. Alright, so pick it up. And guess what? We need to go back for some air. Find where the air pocket is, which is here. Not too bad. Save game when you get a full breath of air. And then you work out where the next section is. So it's not here. It's here. This is what we've just opened. And you'll get a save crystal. And look, another lever. A lever to pull a lever to get access to another lever. another trapdoor. Well, this has also spawned a scuba diver. Oh joy. I didn't say it would be easy, but as long as you keep saving, it's doable. So if he comes in here, he's going to get a nasty surprise. There you go. Use him as a pincushion. So this is where we've just opened. This blue tinted area. I think there's a trapdoor here somewhere. There we go, there's the trapdoor. That's what we've just opened. And guess what? What's down here? See, this is the area with the original Tomb Raider graphics, and you can just see how dark it is. This is why everyone hates Lud's Gate, because it's just so friggin' dark. I mean, look at it. This is the number one reason why people hate this level, because it's just so dark. You can't see anything, hardly. It's very, very, very little light source. Now with the remaster, it's a lot better. There's another scuba diver as well, so we need to take care of. Right, so go through this trapdoor. And look for the next lever, which is sometimes hard to see. So you go down here and then you swim all the way up here. Now you'll need the vehicle that you can use to get through here, because it's a lot faster. You can do it without the vehicle, but you'll run out of air, and you'll probably have to just burn through medipacks to get up here. So if you have the medipacks to spare, then go ahead, but it's a lot faster to do it on that vehicle that we have. So I'm going to wait for him to come in here, and when he does, he will get used as a pincushion. Is he even near us? Yeah, he's near us. He's kind of stuck though. Let's help him out. Right, so we kill him. Save the game again. And then we get on this vehicle. If you want a bit more air, just get a bit more air, and then we're going to have to really move in this next part. Okay, off we go. Come on, alligator, move your carcass, your dead body. Right, to the right. Find the trapdoor, go down the trapdoor. Oh, it's not easy to manoeuvre in this vehicle. And then just swim all the way to the top. Enjoy the music. I'd say we're at the halfway point now, so we still have to go back into that area and pull a few more levers, but we're halfway through now. So there should be a lever in the water. And there it is. And that lever turns off the flame jets. And I believe there is also some ammo and some items here. Right, nothing up here. You just time your runs through these. Don't get too close, otherwise Lara will be pounded. And we all want to see Lara get pounding, don't we, guys? That's a dirty joke, but yeah. Oh, took a bit of damage, but it's fine. Oh God, I have to do that again. Maybe if I did a running jump, I'd be able to get access to that. Lara's come back for a second pounding. So yeah, I think you definitely have to do a running jump and a grab here. Standing jump is just, she won't cover the distance. So if you do a running jump and grab here, you'll have to do it a third time if you decide to come in here, get the items in here. Because you need a key as well, which we don't have, so you have to come this way eventually. So now that I know that, I'll reload. Go through this again. Make sure you take the items here, which is some Desert Eagle ammo. And some flares. You don't want to fall from here because it's a very, very, very long drop. And you will not survive. So don't, under any circumstances, fall. I think there's a passageway that you can climb up somewhere here. At least I remember there being a passageway. Run and jump maybe and grab. Let's see. Worth a shot. Run and jump and grab. No, definitely not. She will not be able to cover the jump. And you definitely don't fall, so... Right, I'm slightly confused what I need to do now because I can't progress any further. And this just leads me back here anyway, on this platform. Right, so we should be looking for a key because we need it for this lock. This is just a dead end. There's nowhere else to go. The only thing I can think of, really, is going back and doing those levers. What I'll do is I'll have one more look, and then, if not, we'll probably have to go back. Because you need a key to get past this section. Because you ain't going to be able to get anywhere without that key for this lock. So, we have to go back. Right, the only thing I can think of is to go back into that hallway with the other levers, because there's a few other levers that we've not pulled. Hopefully one of the passageways that opens will be a key behind it, and then we can come back here and finish the level. Can't this thing go any faster? Because at the moment, guys, I'm out of options as to where to go. So we'll just see what happens when we pull the other levers. Right, so save game, and then let's have another look where we've not been. We've been in here. So we haven't been in here, so we could try and find the lever to open that. We've been in here. And we've also been in here. Something is not making sense, guys. So we've been in here, we've pulled this lever. I'm going to have to look this up, guys. I'll be right back. I'll be back shortly. Right, let's see what I can find. Right, I think I know where the key is, guys. So we are missing the boiler room key. The good news is we're not too far from it. The bad news is we've got to swim all the way back to it. So it's actually dropped by a guard where that scuba diver was. So I must have forgotten to pick the key up. Oops. So it's fine, we'll go back now and get it. It's not too far, at least. It's not like several levels away, but we do have to do a little bit of backtracking for it, guys, unfortunately. Adam, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Welcome on in. Welcome to the live stream of Tomb Raider 3. I'm just finishing the London levels with this level that everyone hates, Lud's Gate, and then I'm going to do the level after this, and then I think I'll save the South Pacific Island levels for another stream. So the guard was here, and there's the key. There it is, right? How could I miss that? How could I miss that? I need glasses, guys. The notorious Lud's Gate. Yes, that is very correct. So now we have the boiler room key. Now we're on track. Now I know what to do. Now we're on track, guys. At last. Yes. Everybody hates this level, Adam. I don't know if you hate this level, but it ain't one of my... It's definitely not one of my favourite Tomb Raider levels. That and one of the Antarctica levels. Probably the RX Tech Mines is not one of my favourite levels either. Just because of the mine carts. They're just not good, not easy to control, and people say that about the quad bike though, don't they? That's not easy to control, but I'd rather control the quad bike than like control the kayak or this vehicle here. It's passable, basically, the quad bike. Right, so now that we have the boiler room key, we have to go back to the room with the pistons, which is this way, all the way back here. Excuse me. Come on, stop getting caught, please. Right, so back this way. Disembark, and now we have to go back through the pistons again. Some harpoon ammo that I forgot to pick up. And everybody gets to see Lara get pounded for a third time. With the pistons, so back this way. Pass through the pistons. Took a bit of damage. Running jump on the grab here. Drop and grab here. Pull yourself up. Climb down here and use the boiler room key. Press the button here to open another passage. Guess what? We're going back to that room. Hate this level. Hate this level so much, guys. Oh, we're nearly done though. We're almost done. Almost done with this level. Hello, Mr. Crocodile. Get out of my way and make it snappy. Get it? Because he's a crocodile. Make it snappy. Never mind. Right, back up here for the air pocket. Follow me to your death, Mr. Crocodile. Oops, wrong one. Wrong air pocket area. I think at this point you can't actually access the air pocket now, so you've just gotta go to this room and be done with it, I guess. Oh, come on. Such a confusing level. Right, so this is where we have to go. So up here. Right, okay. So we were heading kind of in the right direction anyway, so probably going to have to use a load of medipacks because I'm running out of air. No! Oh, we've got caught on something. No. Swim, Lara, swim! Swim, damn it! Oh my god, I hate it when he gets stalked. Please stop getting stalked, thank you. Right, so this is practically the end of Lud's Gate. You can breathe a sigh of relief, guys, because this section is the end. Once you get to here, the nightmare is over. The nightmare is over once you get to here. However, you don't want to fall in that orange goop because it will just burn you alive. We don't want that, so just keep to the left here and avoid these mechanisms. They could do with a bit of WD-40 on them. Alright, there's one last guard here, I think. He drops nothing. So, you want to look for an opening now. Where is it? There it is. This is what we're looking for. Make sure you take your time with this section because you're going to be in another area with a long fall here, like we were previously. This time, I believe, you do a running jump and grab. Now Lara will not be able to fit into that crawl space, so you drop and grab into this crawl space. And you just go through this crawl space. There might be an item at the end of it. Again, another running jump and grab. And there's your fan service, guys. An up close shot of Lara's backside. Drop in here. Right, go through this crawl space. At the end of this crawl space is a cutscene.
Ah, Miss Croft. I take it you're ready to sign on. To what?
Well, my books. You see, with your lifestyle, you'd be the perfect campaign for my products. Just think, you wouldn't be needing those unsightly weapons anymore.
No, but I'll probably have an unsightly face, judging by your past experiments.
My what?
Oh yes, they're all still alive. Very much so, in fact. All I want is the artifact.
Right. In your next life.
We'll see.
And that is the end of Lud's Gate. Yes! Hey, yes! You could finally breathe a sigh of relief, guys. You don't have to go through that level again. All 6 secrets. I missed a couple of pickups. 3 pickups, but we got all 6 secrets, guys. Took me a bit longer to do the level because it's a confusing level, to say the least, if you don't know what to do. And that large area where you have to just pull the levers and go back for oxygen takes a lot of the time up of the level. So yeah, it's quite a confusing level, Lud's Gate, but once you've done it a few times and you know where to go, it's easy. But it's notoriously one of the most hated Tomb Raider levels of Tomb Raider 3. So all we have to do now is take care of Miss Sophia Lee, and that is the end of the London levels. So this is a very, very short level, thankfully. So this level is called City, and it has 1 secret. So this is the crawl space we came through. We can't go back there because it's got a plant there, and you can take a look around Sophia's office, but there's nothing worth picking up. Or if you just want to look at the fishies, you can do. Watch them swim around. So behind her desk is a door that's opened. Need to go through here. So the main premise of this boss, she will constantly fire like electrical light beams from her artifact that she has. Try and avoid them if you can, but if you can't avoid them, don't worry about it, because she has to charge them, as you can see. You will take damage in this level, unfortunately. Right, first thing we'll do is get the secret, which is just here. The first secret of this level, there's the only secret of this level. And we get the Codex of England trophy. You get a rocket and a large medipack. So that's the final secret of the London levels. Right, once you have the secret, you have to do all that again, all the climbing again. Oh, whoops, didn't make it, the jump. Oh, that was a big jolt. Took almost all my health, that. You won't be laughing for long, dear. You will not be laughing for long. Let's climb up here. Jump for this grating and grab. You can get the medipack after you've defeated Sophia. You'll have a chance to get them in a minute or two. She's got me pinned down. Not good. See how devastating that is. Right, you should get an electrical box here. Shoot the electrical box. I told you won't be laughing for long. However, do not stand on this platform because you too will be electrocuted if you do. So that's how you defeat Sophia Lee. Now before you do anything, you can go back and collect them medipacks. Now that she's out of your way. So now there's one more, which is just to the right. You should be able to drop down there now, not take any damage. And pick up the small medipack. And then pick up the large medipack. Once you've done that, you just head back up. Now because the electrical panel we shot out has electrocuted the floor, we cannot stand on that floor. So what we need to do is jump across here. Climb up here. And there should be a button here. This will turn off the electrical current. So now we can safely stand on where the artifact is. And just pick up the artifact to end the level. And then we will have 3 of the stones. We need 1 more. And then we're going to Antarctica. So pick up the stone that she drops. The Eye of Isis, and that is the end of City. It's a very, very, very short level. 1 secret and 7 pickups. Very, very easy. And like I said, very short level. So we have 1 location left, guys, now. Can you guys guess where it is? The South Pacific Islands. So pack your best Hawaiian shirt. We're off to the South Pacific Islands. It's a very, very bright, colourful set of levels here. So I'm going to end it for this particular stream now, guys, and I'm going to do the South Pacific Islands in part 5 of Tomb Raider 3 Remastered, and then we'll do Antarctica, and then we'll do the final level. If you've gotten all the secrets, you should have gotten all the secrets this far. If you haven't, I've put shorts out where all the secrets are for the first 3 Tomb Raider games. I haven't done the secrets expansions yet, where the secrets are in the expansion levels. I've yet to do them as well. So I'll get around to doing them at some point. So if you guys do want to know where all the secrets are in the first 3 games, definitely check out the shorts section in my channel, and you'll find everything there from Tomb Raider 1, Tomb Raider 2 and Tomb Raider 3 Remastered. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate everyone that's come to watch the stream, and hopefully if you guys missed anything, just go back in the stream, rewind the stream, and we should cover everything. So I'll see you guys in the next part for South Pacific Islands. Take it easy, be safe. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.